Most, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor be unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, B'Kakwadesh.
Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word, truth, sincerity, and indeed, we are a branch of the great millstone, Chicago. And just coming back at y'all with some more of it. Y'all know what it is. Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
And that's where we at right now. Pestilence. We got that new variant out. That shit's starting to tick up. You got the how do I say? The died suddenly. You got a lot of that going on. Yeah, that Capri Sun. You niggas took that, you drank that Capri Sun, man. You know? And not a lot of you motherfuckers riding off in the sunset. That's good for you.
Man, I love it, man.
That's good for it.
All you soft ass niggas making your look, you saving me some work. I knew you niggas was soft.
That's right.
Leave, nigga.
That's right.
Go get you a black woman, you know. Go take the chip and wait on a missile.
That's right.
Go start a family so you can eat them kids, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Starting a line
right.
Yeah,
for them weak ass niggas.
They couldn't take this shit, man.
Who was it that told them to take it? Johanna.
And Nate.
Nate? Johanna? Well, I don't know about Nate. Maybe, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
okay, all right, yeah. But I remember specifically Johanna, all right, and you, Captain Crunch Tazariak. All right, you niggas doubled down on
that nigga had on them leather pants too. Fuck that nigga, man.
And they, man, with the biker jackets, fuck out of here, man. The biker boy gang, man. Y'all doubled down on telling our people to take that poison, man. So, hey, man, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, gonna look and judge you niggas for that, man.
That nigga soft. I seen them niggas over there at the park, and his men saluted me. And then he looked, he was hating. I like this soft ass nigga. Then I was gonna get mad. Then I looked at his pants. I'm like, this nigga ain't
just across the street.
Cesar reacts soft.
What they pulled over here.
What? Hey, what you talking about?
We ain't talking to the lady. I said, what the Muslim over there? She said they Muslim.
No, we ain't no Muslim. We Hebrew Israelites. You stick around enough, you gonna learn something.
That's what she said. I ain't never seen her before. She never seen me before.
Look, next time ask the bitch for some money. We teaching right now, so stop interrupting us. Go ahead. If you want to listen, that's fine, but don't do that. You don't go to the Christian church doing that shit. You don't go to no other. Hey, the scriptures say, keep thy foot when I come into the house of the Lord. Y'all don't go into them churches doing that shit, so don't do that. Please don't disrespect us, because I'm sick of that shit. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and the horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek they Yahweh. So like the elders were just saying, these motherfuckers listen to everybody else going down to Esau, Edom, a.k.a. America, mystery of Babylon, this wicked white man looking for him for help, and listen to these false prophets telling them to take this jazzy juice, and it's got them all confounded. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the only person you should be listening to is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and the prophets he set up before you. That's right. You know what I mean? And GMS specifically, and those who speak the like-minded doctrine. If they're not professing the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and this is the end of this wicked kingdom, you shouldn't be listening to nothing they're saying. You have to preserve yourself and stand up strong and defend the truth and defend the gospel without selling out for filthy lucre's sake, you weak-ass niggas.
That's right. That shit is weak, man.
It's weak.
It's weak, man. Hey, man, you niggas be scared to take a stand, man. Why? Because that's a lack of faith. You got to know that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is with you, man.
Right.
Hey, man, we read so many accounts of old of our forefathers. Look at the three holy children, man.
Exactly.
They told Nebuchadnezzar, man, we not bowing down to this shit, and we ain't gonna be careful in answering you in this matter. We don't bow down to nothing but Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
That's right.
The same stance we coming in, man. But what? The rest of the world, they bending the fucking knee, man. They bending the knee to Esau's policy. Is it not written through his policy he shall cause craft to prosper, man?
That's right.
That craft is his witchcraft, man. Hey, man, that's the motivating factor behind all this policy. Witchcraft, man. And people bowing down to that shit, man. It is weak as hell. And that's why the men of the Lord are going to be precious like fine gold. Even the golden wedge of Ophir.
Hey, that's why he said that he began to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name.
Let's go. Somebody grab that. Second Ezra 2.
Yeah, I feel like standing Barathi. No smiling.
And the scriptures tell us, man, hey, look, what you worried about? There's many more of us than there are of them.
That's right, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you can't see your help, it's around.
That's right.
All right? This is Jeremiah 44:4. Howbeit I sent unto you all my servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, saying, oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate.
Woo, rising early. Hey, man,
Right.
there's prophets across the water on the other side of the world prophesying. Hey, we be sleep over here, but the word going out. What is it,
vice versa.
Psalms 19? Hey, yes, hey, vice versa. It says Psalms 19, hey, the word going out day and night. There's no language that's coming out that you can't understand. All right, so, hey, man, at the end of the day, you people have no excuse.
Even in sign language, man.
Wow,
No excuse.
I just said that in my lesson, man.
Sign language.
Brothers doing it in sign language, different languages, man. It ain't no fucking excuse. He put the spirit on Kodak, told you niggas you was Israelites. He put the spirit on Kendrick, weird ass. Told you niggas you was Israelites.
Yeah.
Kanye, soft ass. Told you niggas you was Israelites.
Cannon.
Kyrie, simple ass. Told you niggas you was Israelites. Niggas ain't got no excuse, man.
Tiffany
All
Haddish.
niggas do is listen to rap music and
Yep.
watch basketball. So it ain't no excuse, man.
The epitome of nigga, bro.
And the hub. The Lord put the spirit on somebody to upload the prophets on Pornhub.
Oh
There
yeah.
was some nigga,
Oh.
hey, beating his hand, woke up. He
Yeah.
probably ain't gonna tell that to nobody.
Yeah, that nigga-
But
that
the
nigga-
Lord knows, man.
That nigga was on the flick.
Come on, man.
They say you like that, you eat a mic. Yeah, nigga in the background tossing. That's right. Jake wicked as hell, man.
Somebody
Only
literally-
some niggas in Chicago would do
Bro,
this dumb shit, man.
Somebody put the San Francisco camp on the hub, man.
That
The
too,
whole live camp on the hub, man. So it's some nigga out there, man. Yeah, Haynes on his ankles. He getting ready to get right to it, man. And he getting edified. He get woke up like, oh shit. You know, he put it on pause. He pick up the script. He pull his pants up and pick up the Bible, man. You know.
So that's why we out here.
That nigga was
All jokes aside, that's
That
why we
nigga
out
was
here.
unclean.
Let you niggas know. This shit that we should be doing, well not shit, but there's stuff that we should be doing, and there's a bunch of shit that you should not be doing. And y'all just got done celebrating New Year's Eve,
Man, look,
Christmas,
these niggas, look.
all that
look,
shit, man.
Look. These niggas, soon that New Year shit over, these niggas can't wait till Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
They better get this booty ass hotel. You know they getting a raggedy mouth ass black bitch that ain't worth 2 cents.
2 cents.
With another nigga kids in her bed and another bitch hair on her head.
Two of them. Right.
Yeah,
Two
times.
working extra overtime just to get a bitch
Robbing
some fucking
niggas.
flowers.
These niggas thinking about they gonna take the rose petals, they gonna put it on the ceiling fan, and they gonna cut the fan off. Yeah, that's some player shit. You gotta do that with the snow.
Some
Murph
Boys
told
to
you
Men
that.
music in the
Read the
background.
scripture. Yeah, Murph. Yeah. I get these bitches fired up. I get these bitches fired up. Go ahead, read that.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely Yahweh power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
See, there you go. So the Lord has revealed his secrets to his servants, the prophets. And that's why we out here warning. All right, we blowing the trumpet. Somebody get Ezekiel the 3rd chapter. You get that, Luke.
There's Luke 1 and 60, verse 70. It says, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
See, he said he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets since the world began. So going back to that Jeremiah 28, he said the prophets that were before me. All right, when you look at Moses, before that, when you look at Abraham, before that, when you look at Noah, all right, the Lord always had his men before the destruction, letting you niggas know 2 things, who it is and what it is. But it's always been a group and batch of rebellious niggas. But see now, when you go into Revelations, the 18th chapter, it lets you know it said her sins have reached the height of heaven. So all the niggerdom that's been piled up since the beginning is to be judged here. And that's why this time, that's why when you go into Daniel, the 12th chapter, he said it's gonna be a time like no other. That judgment has to come down harshest because as I always say, the worst niggas on the planet are alive today and they're here. The worst niggas to ever exist are on the planet today. And that's why this all gotta come down to the pipe. And we enduring the most. Why y'all moving so much? What's going on? Just ask me. Like this shit bugging me out. Just start at the top, nigga. This shit real. Look, we ain't wasting no time, man.
Well, yeah, I got Ezekiel 3. This is Ezekiel 3 and 4. And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak unto them the words, and speak with a Salakia. I'm starting over. Ezekiel 3 and 4. He said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them.
Yep.
For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel.
Right, your people. They understand you. They know who they are. Go ahead.
Not to many people of a strange speech and of a hard language whose words thou canst not understand. Surely I have sent thee to them who would have hearkened unto thee. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-headed.
There you go. A group of hard-headed ass niggas, man. A group of hard-headed niggas, man. Right. He said the house of Israel are impudent. They won't listen to you. They ain't listening to me.
No regard for authority.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their forehead. As animate, harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house.
And see, that's how you gotta come with that spirit to these people, man. That's how you know the Lord is not one-dimensional, passing out lollipops and shit. Why would he say that the head gotta be hard against theirs? It gotta be, man. Cause a nigga will come to you with a million excuses on why he can be a nigga. A million excuses on why not to serve the Lord. Pork, adultery, the alphabet community, yeah, nigga, anything. Christianity, anything. They are hard here, man. Go ahead, Warren G.
Yeah, that was it. That was pretty much the breakdown on that.
No, it ain't. Keep reading.
Oh, Salakia.
How's that the breakdown?
I was saying, Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thy heart, and hear with thine ears. And go get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people.
And that's our job as a prophet. That's your job as a prophet. Go ahead.
And tell them, thus saith Yahweh power, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
Look, whether they hear or whether they forbear. Look, we don't care if you niggas don't believe. I don't care. It's a better chance for us to make it. I don't care if a group of niggas don't believe. Hey, we started out with the Jeremiah 28 and 8 every week. It's through from the time of Noah, Abraham, Moses, you name it. Yahweh Shai, who the Lord falsely called Jesus, it's always been a group of knucklehead niggas that didn't believe, and I don't give a damn about them. Yahweh Ratazah ain't one of them.
I got something for you.
He got a little more real quick. Go ahead. It's a little more than that.
And then the Spirit took me up, and I heard behind me a voice of great rushing saying, Blessed be the glory of Yahweh from his place. I heard also the noise of the wings of the living creatures that touch one another, and the noise of the wheels over against them, and the noise of great rushing. So the Spirit lifted me up and took me away, and I went in bitterness in the heat of my spirit, but the hand of Yahweh was strong upon me.
And we in the spirit of bitterness, man. This place is wicked as all hell. See, he got a real revelation from the Most High and the holy angels. He understood that this shit wasn't right. We ain't here for your fucking prosperity. Now, that nigga didn't like that. He thought TD Snakes was up here. He didn't like that. Go ahead. Come on, no, that's it on that.
This is Sirach 32 and 17.
What are you doing?
What's up?
What are you doing? We don't know you. Go over there. Bye.
All right.
Read. Bye.
Sirach 32 and 17. A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will. And like Murphy was just saying, man, hey man, a nigga will give you 1,000,001 excuses on trying to be a nigga. No accountability. And that's why our people are in the position they in right now.
A manual.
Hard-headed and no accountability.
An almanac of niggerdom.
My God. Especially the white. Good Lord. Niggerdom. No accountability. Ain't what the scriptures say? No one says, let us consider the Lord. God. No one says, now let us turn back to the fear of the Lord.
Hey, in Jeremiah, he said,
Go to Ezekiel 9.
Perfect.
Start at verse 1.
Hey, that's when he brought out the 3, I was going to say get 9 and 4. 9 and 1, that's the spirit, man. You can't make that up, man.
It's Ezekiel 9 and 1.
That's beautiful, man.
He cried also in my ear with a loud voice, saying, Cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, every man with his destroying weapon in his hand.
So the Lord, what's about to happen real soon is that the fishermen are about to become hunters.
That's right.
All right, because you know we take the family of the word is coming. Excellent video you did earlier, Capo. I had to you know, put it back up. But the you know, we out here telling Jake, and the family of the word is coming. They getting ready to pull us off these streets.
Yes.
And when they pull us off these streets, that spells trouble for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That spells major trouble for our people when they pull us off these streets. And they don't get it. We're trying to warn you. And so when they pull us off these streets, that means that the 2/3 of our people are in major trouble. All right? Continue.
And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lifted toward north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand. And one man among them was clothed with linen, with a writer's inkhorn by his side.
Linen.
And they went in and stood beside the brazen altar. And the glory of the power of Israel was gone up from the cherubim, whereupon he was to the thresh of old the house, and called to man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon their forehead of the men that sigh and that cry.
And those are and like the brothers is on the other side of the line, like the brothers and a few sisters that are actually watching. They're sighing and crying. They don't like what they see. They don't like the condition of our people. All right? And there's really nothing we can do about it except what we're doing now.
Yeah.
That's it. There's really not, you know, these people that go out and feed and build communities. Man, how you gonna build, you know, like the elder Uriah say, man, why you gonna put a fresh painted coat on the deck of the Titanic?
Right.
It's getting ready, it's sinking. America literally is sinking, man.
Putting sugar on shit and calling it a sandwich.
You know? But go ahead, brother.
Take this.
The sigh and cry for all the abominations that have been done in the midst thereof.
So who else is complaining about, you know, all this backward upside downness with our people? You know, our women trying to look and act like men. You know?
Dude,
I just faced it on the way here. I stopped to use the bathroom. Right, some old dude looked like a lady shit. I came out, I took a piss and went to go wash my hands, and this thing come out the stall.
Oh, hell no.
And from the neck down, it looked like a woman. Cause I dry my hands and I look over and all I see is bubble. And so I'm like, damn, and then I look in the face and you can clearly see it was a man. That's mass confusion, man. Cause if you were walking behind this person, you would know that was a man. You know, if she just happened, look, you see what I mean?
Oh yeah, I had a vicious encounter.
Confusion, man.
With a it, man. That shit demonic, man.
So who else is complaining about that? And I definitely don't want that reading story time to my children, to my children's children,
To
to
anybody
else's children.
Right.
I don't want to see one of those sitting up with a bunch of 4 and 5-year-old kids.
Come on.
Right.
While it's giving story time.
That's so wicked.
On his lap.
You know?
Yeah, no, what you said again, Big Op?
They be on their lap.
On his lap.
Oh, hell no.
So, exactly.
And if you go complain about that, the so-called white man will lock your ass up, and you could have $20 million.
Hey, it's just like if you come against their narrative.
Exactly. Yep.
You know, with all the accidents going on, you come against their narrative about anything. All right? If you speak truth and come against their narrative, they're gonna come against you, man. All right? Go ahead, brother.
And to the others he said in my ear, Go ye after him through the city and smite.
So that's what it is, man. Smite means to strike down, man. All right? You go read the story about how Samuel hewed King Agag in pieces, man.
Hacked his ass up.
All right? He literally hewed him in pieces, man. He died a violent ass, Book of Eli death, just way worse.
By a priest.
Right? By a priest, a man of God.
By a high priest.
All right? You talking about limbs and shit flying off, innards coming out. He hewed him in pieces, man. And that's what it's gonna be like, man. And ain't nothing, you're not gonna be able to stop it. When the Lord lift these men up and allow them to do that, when He gives them the strength to do it, man. A lot of you people, 1 Corinthians 15, 51 through 54. What a lot of people don't understand, man, is that how bad it's gonna get. All right, that the Lord's gonna send Michael to stand up for us. All right,
Amen.
but the Lord is also going to imbue certain men among us with power to be judges. and to protect the elect of Israel and to judge the 2/3 of Israel and all the heathen round about, man. All right? And a lot of them are going to go visit these wicked places you call churches and synagogues.
Church.
And they're going to do exactly what we're reading in the Bible, man. They're going to hew people in pieces, man.
Church.
All right? Yeah, you're going to get a, what was that movie? You're going to get Brightburn. You know, what was the other movie with the three kids in Chronicle? Your ass gonna get Chronicle. My favorite scene was the scene with the spider. All right? Because that's gonna happen to people, man. They're gonna grab you and just bring you up in the air and do this. And all your limbs just gonna fly off. All right? You're gonna be suspended in air. Just gonna boom. And all your limbs is gonna fly off. Head, arms. All right? Even your little friend. Everything coming off.
Yeah.
All right? The Lord is gonna do all kind of great miracles, man. All right, they're coming with more gun legislation. All right, you know, trying to take all the firearms away from all the legal gun owners. And you know, I'm not some big gun advocate. I'm also not against guns. But what I will say is that you don't see a whole bunch of legally armed citizens running around jacking people.
Right.
They not the problem.
Doing drive-by.
Exactly.
Right.
They're not the problem, but yet they're coming after all the legal guns. Well, what do you think they're doing that for? They don't want the population armed. As simple as that. And history will show you every time a government disarms its population, what happens to that population shortly after.
Exactly.
There's plenty of examples of that, man.
Australia.
All right. Support of that.
So like I went to 1 Corinthians. You said,
Oh yeah, 51 through 54. Con.
Yeah. It's Go ahead. You got it. 1 Corinthians.
Go ahead, brother. You got it.
Oh,
Read
this
it.
is what- it's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verse 51. Verse 51, right?
Con, brother.
It says, "Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed."
Right. So we're gonna be changed, man. This is the #1 reward I'm fighting for.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even gonna front for it. All right. I mean, I'll settle just getting on the chariot.
Yeah.
All right, and be happy. All right, being a doorway dancer, letting brothers in.
Happy as
All
fuck.
right. But if I get to do that, that's the honor I really want. Go ahead.
It says, "In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible."
Right, you just raised incorruptible, man. Just 8 foot forever. Looking like Thanos, like Apocalypse up in here. Just pretty. All right?
Yeah, with the Murph face. It's an afro back. See, because ain't nothing but game up there now. I used to have some hair when I came to the camp.
Come.
And we shall be changed.
Right, and we should keep going to 54, brother.
It says, "For this corruptible must put on incorruption."
Right, because our bodies are corrupt, man. So we're gonna have to put on that incorruption. We're in incorruptible bodies. That's why we struggle. We get sick. We're going through. We're victims of all of Esau's folly with the food, the water, the air. All right. Okay, go ahead.
And this mortal must put on immortality.
That's right.
So, when this corruptible shall
So you put on that immortality, they can take all the guns they want. They can take everything from you. All right? You're just going to be able to take the elements and do whatever you want. All right? Because their weapon's going to be rendered useless. Isaiah 54:17, the Lord said there's no weapon formed against us that shall prosper, man.
That's right.
Read.
So, when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written.
And we can't wait for this to be brought to pass. Go ahead.
Death is swallowed up in victory.
Yeah, so death will get swallowed up in victory, man. And so the fishermen are literally going to become hunters right along with the angels, man.
That's right.
Okay? There's a couple churches in my neighborhood that I hope the Lord let me get to visit, man.
Yeah, buddy.
And there's a couple crooked, unrighteous agencies around these parts that I hope the Lord let me get to visit too.
Oh, yes.
Right.
All right?
I want to be there.
I got something.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 40, and I'm going to start at verse 28. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of all of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increased strength. Even the youth shall not, even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength.
Yeah, man, I just watched Spartacus again. All right, I watched the War of the Damned, and I watched the whole series, man. And you know, my man Gannicus, that was my man. And that whole ain't no soldiers gonna close you with shields and just come in on you. You know, well they were so afraid of him, they just created a shield wall around him. And he was just one man. All right. You know, but that ain't gonna happen because when that happened, next thing you know, he gonna be cutting them shields in half and everything that's behind it.
Yeah, buddy. I got that.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Jeremiah 51:19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is of the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. Yahweh of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and the rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariots and his rider. So the Lord is going to endow us with that strength that the elder was just talking about. And there's nothing you can do to withstand the power of Yahweh Shem Shah. We have never been like you. We've been created from ancient times. We have the power of Yahweh Shem Shah in us, and he's going to raise us up to that strength, and y'all ass is going to be destroyed.
That's right. So your 9mm, your AKs, your Tech 9s and your ARs and your automatic shotguns and your shock waves and your heat waves, your AIs ain't none of that shit right. Your monsters of man robots. Ain't none of that shit gonna help you, man. Matter of fact, we gonna take control of that shit, turn it back on.
Like Magneto.
You know?
Exactly. Like Magneto. And then you took the car.
You gonna be trying to operate your robot, and your robot gonna come snatch your damn arm off.
Dumbass.
Hey,
snatch your last wiener off.
Hey, the Lord gonna have it to where you got these bunkers that's basically impenetrable. The Lord gonna have the angels be able to open them shits and drag you.
We gonna be able to open them. What you mean, man? We gonna be. Hey, look, we be elect. We gonna be able to.
Right. Then and Psalms 82:6 says we are gods, man. So you're right. So them big, thick, 5-foot thick doors that you got, and none of that gonna help you, man.
Nothing.
Ain't none of that gonna help you. You're right. It's gonna be like some Jedi shit. You're gonna see that light coming through it, and that shit just gonna open up. All right. And you gonna get on them chains. 2 chains.
2 chains.
You got chains on your hands and chains on your feet.
That nigga say 2 chains, but I got me a few on.
Right?
You gonna have a few of them.
Yeah, you gonna have some heavy ass chains, man. All right? You gonna have to work in them shits. The same. As a matter of fact, the scripture said double. Because it said the average chains and shackles that Jake had to walk around in was about 30 pounds, man. About 30, 35 pounds. So yours gonna be like 60 pounds, 65 pounds.
I got the scripture.
And if you don't move fast enough, we gonna put ham on you to whip your back.
Whip the fuck out you.
Right.
Stuff these. You go what? Look what it say though before the chapter of the scripture. It says God's judgment unavoidable.
That's right.
Before the chapter.
It's on you, brother.
This goes into the bunkers. Because I'm just bringing it out because he had quoted it and went to La La Land. This is Amos 9:1.
Perfect.
It says, I saw Yahweh standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door that the posts may shake and cut them in the head, all of them.
So that's some bunkers under the Denver airport. Them bunkers you got all up in the Rocky Mountains. Mount Weather, I think Mount Weather's in Seattle, if I'm not mistaken, or Washington State somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, you got Mount Weather. As a matter of fact, if you remember the series, The 100, that's what them one people were hiding in. They were hiding in Mount Weather. Yep. All right, they were hiding in there, man. It's got bunkers in there. All right.
Okay. It says, hold on. It says, and I will slay. It said, I will cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, going into these bunkers, it said, though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them.
And look, they didn't spend billions of dollars, man, on these bunkers to not use them. All right, and a lot of these super rich and these celebrities, they didn't put millions into these bunkers. Hell, Kim Kardashian was showing off her bunker, her luxury bunker.
Yep.
So you know people like that with that type of money, they don't waste money like that.
No.
That's an investment for them. All right. That's an investment for them, man. All right, go ahead.
Con. It says, though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
There you go, man. So it was basically talking about when they leave the atmosphere, man.
Con.
All right, when they go up and go into the to low Earth orbit, when they go up into Leo, because they can't go no further than Leo. All right, they can't go beyond that, man. They ain't never went through the Van Allen belt. They ain't never been to the moon or none of that, man.
Right.
And see,
All right.
they showed you this, and I always bring it out in that movie X-Men: Days of Future Past. What's they could deal with it. In that movie X-Men: Days of Future Past, when Magneto took the air, he went to the White House, he snatched the bunk out the ground, he put all the cameras on it, and he said, "This is a glimpse of what my people are."
They were all in there with their guns.
Yeah, huh?
Right. He opened up their bunker, uplifted them, brought them up. Then he took all their guns and turned them on them.
That got right from the scriptures. That's this scripture
All right.
here.
That was just Magneto by himself.
Yeah, he said it's
So
a glimpse.
it's gonna be 144,000 of them, man.
It's a glimpse.
Damn, what you gonna do?
And he said the feeble amongst them shall be as David.
Right. David did some mighty things, man. All right. So the feeble, the smallest, weakest of us are gonna be as David.
Trouble.
Man.
You want to talk to this guy?
You know?
You want to talk to this guy?
Nah, it's an elder brother over there. So
Ezekiel 25, I'm gonna start at 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast.
You see how the Lord put names on this? All right, he didn't say Tupac. That's simple ass nigga. He said Edom, man. Why do the Lord? If none of this matters, why do the Lord get very specific? But go ahead, brother.
And will cut off man and beast from it.
yeah, and then he associated. By the way, he associated Edom with modern Egypt, with the new Egypt.
Yep.
All right, that's how you know it's talking about that this is Egypt and who's ruling. All right, and then like you said in that video, brother, that was an excellent video. Like what you said, anyone who's taking the current events and the things that are happening on the earth and filtering it through the Bible and then pointing out and identifying people and their plans, you're going to be deemed as misinformation, which you're going to be deemed as an enemy. It's simple as that, man. Yep. Because they're angry because you keep exposing their evil plans.
Right.
All right? They're like the little dude in my evil plans.
Right.
Them plans and teams.
His plans.
The motherfucking
The little gook dude in Team America. Yeah, evil plans.
Kim Jong-un looking ass.
Wicked ass niggas, man.
It says, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people, Israel.
All of us is waiting for this.
He said, "Hey,
even the 2/3 want to see that. Well, not all of them, but even some of the 2/3 want to see Esau go down.
yeah, you know you got a couple Stevens out there. That nigga
Quite a
say,
few.
that nigga said, what you say? Quite a few. They see their favorite Edomite dying and shit.
They gonna die in front of them. I was watching some movie about the Alamo, some old movie, where the dude was given his freedom. I'm trying to remember the movie, man. It was about the Alamo,
God.
and he was the only Judite in the movie, and he was given his freedom, and the master told him, "This is not your fight," and he stayed to fight with his master.
And got his ass crushed.
And down to the last right. So when they get attacked, when they run out of bullets and they rushing at him with bayonets, he jumps in front of them to take all the bayonets.
Man.
So the master get off them
that's a
last
horrible death.
right. Then the master get off them last few shots before they run him through too. So he died right there with his a nigga, man. And he had just got his freedom the day before. So instead of getting on the horse.
Right.
And riding out like fuck you crackers.
Right.
He gonna stay. I guess I just stay. Right.
Nigga, I would have got me
And
a
he
bag
right,
of apples.
Exactly.
A horse rode off into the sun.
To fucking Mexico.
Right, I done rode off to the very people that was coming to whoop your ass.
God knows. As long as we train.
Fucking
Jake, man. Hey, that's why he said in the scripture, he said, is Israel not a homeborn slave?
Exactly,
The answer is yes, man.
Yeah, he is, and you know it's funny when you really get into these scriptures. It
Yeah,
can't
monkey,
be,
man.
it can't be talking about no other people but us and them.
right.
That's
No,
it.
and no one else.
Like the apostle
We're the main characters of the Bible is Jacob and the
Esau.
so-called white man. They're the main characters. Everybody else is just them
Extras.
Them extras, you know, and in the video game, that dude that keep doing the
NPC.
same thing over and over again.
NPCs.
Just simulated niggas.
Right.
NPCs.
He's just there in the background. You could go like deal with him and he'll say whatever he gotta say and just go on about it.
Yeah. That photo, they just walking around
Right,
and
that's
shit.
the other people.
Yep.
Extras.
All right,
Yeah,
they
they
just
extras.
they just there. All right.
Filling in the negative space is basically what it is. All right, this start from the top. Ezekiel 25:14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Alright? So yeah, that's what we waiting for, man. We waiting to get in their ass. Just like they did with us. Hey, the Lord said we gonna do unto you double.
That's right.
yes.
Matter of fact, get Revelation 13 out of 10.
Perfect.
Hey,
Let's see
hey,
what the saints are waiting for.
Hey,
Somebody
ain't shit
get
getting
that.
spared, man.
That Psalms 1. Is it Psalms 149? Two-edged sword.
Two-edged sword.
There will be no sparing. If you ain't on this side of the line, not saying, you know, with these brothers here, but if you're not serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you're an enemy.
Well, that's what Moses did. He literally drew a line.
Right.
And said everybody thrust through. That's literally what he did.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I got the Psalms if you want it.
Bible
Now,
shot.
This is Psalms 149 and 1. It says,
This is a prophecy that has not happened yet.
Right.
And this is a prophecy that's promised to the people that are on top in this society. This is their end. No matter what happens, how bad it gets for us, what they do to us, this is their end.
Right.
And it will be without honor.
That's right.
So a lot of them gonna down their knees. They gonna die unhonorably. All right.
oh yes. Especially if
And the
I'm
Lord
one
gonna
doing
put
the
his
killing.
and the Lord is gonna put his fury and his anger on us. So you're gonna have no mercy, man. You're gonna be stone cold like the damn Terminator.
I'm coming in the spirit
Terminator,
status.
you know, he didn't care.
Right.
He didn't care if the woman was screaming, none of that.
Nothing.
Look,
My
man,
baby, fuck your baby.
fuck that.
Wow.
You know, he didn't get no fucks, man. I mean, you know.
Stomp on the baby head.
What that bitch Sarah say on Game of Thrones? Do you know what happened if Stannis breaches these gates?
Yeah,
I'm coming in the spirit of Stannis, man.
yeah.
Fuck
Well,
that
when she
bullshit.
gave the girl the knife,
Yeah, that nigga was dead serious. That nigga say
she said, cause just prepare. And then she, you notice she was drinking
Blood
wine.
series, yeah.
She was like, drink. You need to get drunk, so you know,
They
so you
coming-
don't get no fucks when they up in all your holes.
Yeah.
all involuntarily.
and he,
That's
he
basically what she
he
was
didn't give
telling
a
her.
fuck.
She was like, no, she was telling the other girl.
Yeah.
She was like, no, you need to drink, cause
You got it. Hurry up.
Damn shit, they about to fuck
She
shit
said
out of
drink
us.
a lot.
So-
She said drink a lot.
Girl, you better drink.
She said the only weapon you really gonna have is between your legs.
Right.
And Stannis breached this
and
motherfucker.
they about to, you know, wear that motherfucker out. So
I'm in the spirit of
drink,
status.
girl.
He looked at that soft ass nigga. He said, "My lord, you want to turn back?" He said, "Hundreds of us have died." That nigga Stannis said thousands. Come on, fuck that, bro. Like he was very adamant on the shit that he was on, man. Like he wasn't fucking around. This is Psalms 149 and 1. It says, "Praise ye Yahweh, Hallelujah." It says, "Sing unto Yahweh a new song and praise in the congregation of saints."
And this is a new song to the saints. Yep. The Bible is talking about, the Bible is a book of law, statutes, and commandments.
Oh yeah.
All right, and it's the story of the rise and fall of Israel. All right, and then the rise again, and the same with the second main character, which is Esau, Edom.
Exactly.
About their rise, their fall, their rise again, and then their fall forever.
That's right.
All right.
Said, "Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the trembling heart. For Yahweh." And you know what? I'm going to say this. Now the Apostle Elder Zahar, when he read it, He break it down and say, this is how you know it ain't talking about Esau because they can't sing or dance. But in the church, they bring that part out all the time. Praise him in the same praise, because when they go to that praise dance shit, they bring this scripture out, but they don't bring this part out. It says, verse 4, it says, for Yahweh will take pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation.
Wait, his, like personal pronoun?
In his people.
It didn't say everybody else?
In his people.
No other people?
In his people.
That's what I thought.
Yes, sir. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
I hope you're watching vocab.
Oh, yes.
Any of your minions. Because no matter how much you try to do that inclusion shit, the Bible is not all inclusive, man.
Oh no!
All right, that lie that the natural Gentiles had nothing to do with this.
Exactly.
No, absolutely nothing.
Of course, he's the biggest fan. He's Saturday. He not in the gym. He not finna hit the club. His soft he just figuring out bullshit to be watching us. He's our biggest fan, man. Like Floyd Mayweather said it best. My biggest hater pay the most to see me to lose, and the shit not gonna happen.
Beautiful.
Not in here.
Beautiful.
Hey. Verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand.
Let's go.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people.
And the heathen are the other nations. So,
that's right.
But the number one heathen is Esau, Edom.
Oh, yes.
All right? But the scriptures clearly tell you, I mean, you can read in Ezekiel, we got scattered to all people.
Yep.
And majority of those people mistreated us wherever we went to. All right?
God. It says, to bind their kings with chains.
So there it is. So we take 2 chains. Right?
2 chains.
Two for your hands, 2 for your feet, man. Right? And like I said, 30-pound chains on your feet, 30-pound chains on your hands, man.
Kingdom pounds.
Now get to work.
That ass kingdom steel.
Right? And get to work.
It says to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute them upon them, Salaki, to execute upon them the judgment written.
So those of them that don't get put to the sword are going straight to the chain.
Immediately.
And the crazy thing is that the wealthiest, the richest of them, the Bible promises they are the first fruits of slavery, man.
That's right.
So then the Rothschilds and them Oppenheimers, the families of black nobility, all the rich bankers and jewelers, they're gonna be the first fruit. They're gonna go from riches to rags.
Oh yes.
Literally. It was like, man, yesterday I was rich as hell.
But Jay-Z say it was all good just a week ago.
They ain't gonna even say a week ago.
A blink
They gonna be a blink ago. Right? They gonna go from wearing top hats to chains, man.
That's right.
We still gonna give them chains, 2 sets.
It says, verse 9, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. But it said the judgment written. This is only found in the Holy Scriptures, man. Right. It ain't in the Quran.
Nope.
It ain't in the Ma'at. Nope. It ain't in the Bhagavad Gita. Nowhere.
And exactly. And this is a part of the kingdom of heaven being ushered in.
Oh yes.
Where's all the happiness? Where the butterflies and the flowers and the fireflies and all?
JC saw
the fireworks and right.
Hey, the happiness is on our side, man.
I know.
You done with that?
Soft ass
You done with
nigga,
that?
yeah.
Let me get this real quick.
Revelation though.
What do you got, Revelation?
He got it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Who got it?
Bring it out.
Let the little brother bring it out, man.
Bring it out. Go ahead.
It is Revelation 13 and 9.
Little niggas
If
ball
any
back.
man have an ear, let him hear. Revelation 13 and 10. He that lead into captivity shall go into captivity.
Oh, yes.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
That's right.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
That's what I'm talking about. All right? Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. What you got, brother?
Joel 3, this is at verse 5. But because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah,
Yeah.
and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord hath spoken it.
That's right. There's gonna be some that shit going on.
He got
All right. You're like, yeah, and we gonna do that. The same thing, man. You gonna sell your one child that way and the other child that way, man.
So look at your face while I do
All right.
That's right.
Exactly.
it. No smiling.
Call you boy.
Uh-huh.
You like that, don't you, boy?
Yep. Yep. And your widow not even gonna weep for you.
Oh, absolutely not.
She might weep for her children, but she ain't gonna weep for you.
They walking past smiling as we speak, looking at all this dark meat.
All right.
All right, quick one.
Go ahead, brother.
Well, it's a quick couple. This is Isaiah chapter 60. I'll start at 8. It says, who are these that fly as a cloud and as the doves to their windows? Somebody gonna be flying. It says, surely the isle shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of Yahweh thy power, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he has glorified thee. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
So your job every day is going to be to get up, to eat, drink, be merry, and look at your kingdom being built.
That's it.
All right? Every now and then you're going to go down and smack the hell out of a couple Edomites.
Just cause.
Just because.
Yeah, just cause.
All right? Go down there and find you a fresh new concubine.
That's right.
Somebody that came of age.
That's right.
You know?
That's
All of a
right.
sudden they're just going to blossom. Bow!
That's it.
You'll be like,
Good
oh,
food, man. Fresh air.
have her brought to my quarters.
Come on, man.
Man, her, bring her to me.
You know?
Come hither.
Verse 11. I'm going to read it in the Christian Standard Version. Isaiah 60:11. Your gates will always be open. They will never be shut day or night.
All right, so we're gonna have spiritual cash apps. That's gonna be constantly going cha-ching,
Man,
cha-ching.
shop will stay
Because
open.
they're gonna be bringing in all the best spices, the oils,
Yes.
best, the best materials for garments,
Yes.
best sheep, best goat, best bulls.
Yes.
Man.
We gonna want some prize bulls so they can make some hella cows so we can have some good meat.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, sheep and goat,
Yes.
the finest horses. We ain't gonna even need horses. We just want them because they look raw as
Just
fuck.
cause.
All right.
I know.
Just cause. It says, so that the wealth of the nations may be brought into you, with their kings led in procession. For the nation and the kingdom that will not serve you will perish.
Right, because we're going to have kings. The kings of the other nations going to come before us and take a knee.
That's right.
Been that knee,
All right?
man.
And not just to any Israelite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They the king where they from. All right?
Right.
So even the 2/3 just a regular Israelite in the kingdom, the kings of the other nations going to bow down to him.
They got to.
Because all Israel going to be royal.
That's right.
All right? We all going to be royal.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 13. The glory of Lebanon will come to you. Its pine, elm, and cypress together to beautify the place of my
And
sanctuary.
you know, us an Edomite sitting up right now, just twisting and biting his
Can't take
pencil. He mad, man.
Hey, look, hey, Salaki.
The ones at YouTube just monitoring us. Wait for us to say something so they can cut the
So they
feed.
Right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely get rid of this video later on. This went on their list. All right, they sitting there mad as hell, man. Ain't nothing you can do.
Meanwhile,
Sorry.
some group of niggas talking about wickedness. They ain't gonna cut no. They ain't gonna cut them off.
Nope.
Adultery.
They gonna make
murder,
sure
dope.
they gonna actually add to the numbers of the views
A million
to make
views.
more people watch it.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Probably saying great day.
Hey, look, it don't bother me. Look, man. Bill Gates' daughter is fucking a nigga.
That's right.
Hey, in one of the Rothschilds, in one of the Rothschilds still
Yeah.
banging that DJ.
Yeah, Jay Electronica,
Yeah.
that rap weird ass nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he real ass getting them Rothschild cheeks.
Oh yeah, he my nigga, right? Come on,
Bars.
man.
I ain't never had no Rothschild cheeks.
He had the White House.
Ultimate.
He had the Supreme.
Yeah,
Right, the Supreme.
White Castle Supreme, man.
The one you never see on the video.
You know how they be having the first McDonald's and shit, they open the shit, like he had that first White Castle on the clock. Right now.
Verse
Shit, I'm fired
14.
up.
Isaiah 60:14, CSB version. The sons of your oppressors will come and bow down to you.
There it is.
all who reviled you will fall face down at your feet.
This is why they hate us, and this is why they running around pretending to be us, calling themselves Anglo-Saxons, calling themselves Jewish. You know, all that madness, man.
Complete.
All right, they completely done flipped history upside down, man. And guess what? The Bible told you they would do that.
Turning the things
The Bible
upside
told
down.
you they would take our heritage. It told you that it's real simple. Read the Bible and it says, wait a minute. It says right here somebody would take the heritage of Israel. Oh shit. It said that somebody would take the land of Israel. Oh shit. It said they would take the land of Israel, then say that they're the Israelites.
Right, right.
Well damn. Well then, oh shit. The Lord is coming back to a world ruled by Esau.
Right.
Well damn.
Right. Man in his heritage.
How difficult is it?
Right.
It's not fucking rocket science, man. So wait a minute. So you got a people in the land of Israel that took it. The Lord is coming back to a world that's ruled by Esau, Edom when he comes back.
Exactly.
Damn. So who's running the show? Who controls all the banks, all the money?
Right.
Who controls the media and then says you're a conspiracy theorist when you point that out?
Exactly.
Oh shit. Duh.
Hello.
Who got people monitoring our videos?
Exactly. And see the
You know,
scripture.
sending agents among us. Nigga, just watch the video.
Just
You ain't got to
save yourself some time.
We know you monitoring our phone calls and everything else.
Right.
You know, I promise you, we ain't got no grenades, no rocket launchers, none of that.
We don't need it.
All right. Well, because we already know we do that.
Right.
That's gonna give you the free hand to do whatever the hell
Right.
you want.
We just gonna
And
bomb you
besides,
with the truth, man.
Exactly.
Bomb.
We're just gonna
Right.
truth bomb you.
Exactly. Truth
Bomb.
bomb. Truth bomb you with bombs over Baghdad. Nigga.
Spirit bomb, bro.
All right. That's all it is, man. We telling you this is our agenda. We're reading it.
Right.
Every
right,
week.
right,
We're
right.
reading it.
It ain't no
Yeah.
hiding.
Are we gonna put you to the sword? Yeah,
Yeah,
but not until the
absolutely.
Lord come back and allow us to do it. We can't do it beforehand. So if this is just make believe and you don't believe in it, why are you bothering us?
Right.
And we
Why
some
you gotta fuck with our videos and all the other bullshit? So try to line us up with extremists who actually have hung, raped, and killed, and bombed churches and shit like
Exactly.
that. Who've actually did it.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Why you gotta do all that? This is our manifesto, the Bible.
That's right.
Fool.
That's right.
Stupid ass. Duh.
Dumb nigga.
Nigga.
One is Galatians 4:16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Right.
Yes.
Am I therefore? And I'm gonna tell you right now, niggas don't write manifestos.
Right. Niggas just
All right.
do shit.
When anytime you see a story and then they talk about a manifesto and a letter, automatically I'm like, oh shit, here we
Right.
go, this bullshit.
Right.
again.
Nah.
Now you got some Edomite out there. They'll do that shit. They'll write a manifesto. I hated mom. I hated my dad.
This will be the last taxes I ever send
You're
your
a
ass.
fucking teacher
Right.
in the
It's
9th
3 months and
grade.
still no
Right,
word.
they're right all that bullshit. You know?
Hey,
The
niggas just go live on Facebook. Be like, man, I'm tired of this shit. Hey, this shit bogus as hell.
Right?
Bah!
And then they
Yeah,
run up
that's
in
it,
right.
bro.
They run up in the spot
Right.
with no plan.
Mama, look.
Fuck shit up.
Absolutely not.
Fuck shit up.
Right.
And then run outside and get gunned down by the police.
Right.
Right. And anytime you see an event, all right, where like this bullshit that happened in New York, this machete welder, and so I'm like, well, who the fuck is this? The New York, and then they say that he hacked into the skull of a cop and fractured his skull, and then he got shot once in the shoulder and got taken.
Right.
I'm like, well, this nigga surely can't be no Jake.
Yeah, man.
Definitely can't be Judah.
Sounds
This
about
nigga
like
got shot
Jake.
once.
Right.
You know, I done hacked the officer. Bam! Cracked the skull.
That's it.
Pow! I go down. That's it. They come put the cuffs on me and take. But man, Jake get a clip emptied in him for having a cell phone.
Swiss cheese.
He said, "Hands up." He got a phone. I can't even fall. They shoot me so many times.
Right.
That's
God
the
knows.
standard. That's what happens. So it's just bullshit, man. Then you find out later on he had a manifesto. Fuck out of here.
The whole
Man.
agenda.
It's like and Esau do the same dumb shit over and over again.
Same
And people,
playbook.
same thing with with the vaccinations.
Right.
They playing the same card all over again.
Right.
All right, you got all these doctors all across the world and all across the internet, bring you all the evidence of the opposite of what the mainstream narrative is.
Right.
You know, but yet they still trying to push the same bullshit lie again. Meanwhile, you got SADS happening daily,
Right.
and with all these pro athletes, American pro athletes, and they all have one thing that they all did in common over the last 2 years.
Exactly.
Took the Jabberwocky.
All right,
What a coincidence.
fuck
Took
outta
that
here, man.
Jabberwocky,
They've been helping
You
me
know?
20 years, training 20
Right.
years, non-stop. Now they just just drop dead.
Right.
That's crazy, man. But meanwhile, all these hypes and these niggas on the train and phone them standing outside the liquor store.
Man.
These niggas been eating a bag of flaming hot chips for breakfast for the last 20 years, but they ain't take that shit.
Right.
They alive and kicking right now, smoking some blunts.
they blood
Long
pressure
pills.
high, they got diabetes, they still
They ain't
smoking.
dropping that.
Right.
There you go.
They leaning.
Right. Man.
Blood
Matrix.
pressure high, diabetes still leaning. Still in there.
Right.
They ain't dropping. Like, damn, nigga, you ain't failed yet?
No.
Oh, shit.
Motherfucker sleepwalking. He's still up. Then he wake up, light up a square.
Right.
Right.
Fucking, fucking up himself even more.
Immediately.
With all the
Go get
poison,
some more.
all the poisons and that shit, man.
Immediately.
He said.
Go
Right.
get a pop, go get a wildwood pop. These niggas been trying to destroy that, and these niggas ain't dropped because they didn't take the stab.
Right.
They didn't take that stab, man. You niggas have been hoodwinked
Right.
once again by the and that's
And,
why.
and the smart ones are very. You got a lot of worried and stressed out people
Yeah.
because you got a lot of people that's shook up. Because you got people complaining about being sick and overly sick all the time, and then they all did the same thing over the last couple of years.
Right.
And they're the ones that's sick.
Right.
And so now they even put the new thing out, talking about the new woo off the bam,
Right.
and how you still got to take the woo off the bam.
Exactly.
But it's like, well, wait a minute, who the fuck is getting sick except those who took the woo off the bam?
Exactly.
They the only ones that's dropping. All right.
Like flies.
The hospitals weren't overrun like they were saying. I mean, they get to the point now where they gonna just shut down and shut up the internet because they can't do shit. And I know they hate the hell out of us.
Oh,
yes.
Oh yeah.
Every time they do something like that, stop telling on us.
We gotta
mad as
update.
hell.
We gotta update YouTube, man.
Right,
they can't say these
They
things.
mad as hell, man.
Duplicate,
Because we be
man.
exposing the shit out of them, man. All right. It's when you get to the point where you not got Jakes in the world, man. And like you said, brother, I'm on the train, man, and you hear Jakes on the train, just the straight up thug niggas, drug doing niggas, gun slinging niggas, talking about the microchip,
Yeah.
talking about the mark of the beast. Why they still banging though?
Right.
But they talking
They
about
know
it.
what that is.
But they talking about it though.
Right.
All right.
Right.
They still talking about it though. And now so what you done had? Kodak Black,
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar,
Yep.
Tiffany Haddish,
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon,
Yeah.
Ice Cube,
Yeah.
Ye, Kyrie, Ye, Fantasia. You done had all these athletes now. I mean, all these celebrities that speak about us being the children of Israel.
Yep.
All right. Farrakhan,
yeah.
even though he didn't gave a twisted up crazy ass
Flip-flopping ass.
doctrine flip, because going back a little bit over 10 years ago, the nigga was saying we was Esau.
Right.
All right.
Pancake ass.
So
Right.
Red fish, blue fish.
Nick
My
Nack
brother.
Paddywhack.
That nigga say, "Swine, my brother." How's them niggas in there? That nigga Farrakhan is crazy.
Yeah.
Just like the elder said, it's because you not saying that these people are righteous for what they did, but the scripture says you can do nothing against the truth before it.
right, and
Yes,
we've been
sir.
telling you all along,
That's right.
way before any of them.
Right.
We've been
yes.
out here. All right.
Oh yes.
We've been out here telling you, look, you're the people of the Lord. That's why this is happening to you.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, yes.
And our elders were out here before us, man.
Decades.
When you think about it, man, I was a straight nigga in the world, man. And Apostle Tahar was on these highways and byways,
That's right.
telling our people, warning our people.
That's right.
All right, that man got 40 years in this, man. You know,
Man,
the rest of the apostles, the other top 30 something years, man.
That's right.
All right, the top bishops, 30 something years, man.
Yeah. Oh yes.
All right, Whew.
Oh yes.
These men have been laboring for a long time, and they
yes.
did it, and they did it without seeing all the fruit, man.
Right.
Damn. Yep.
And this was of the Lord because they didn't get on planes and fly around from city to city. They didn't fly. I was just watching GMS Bahamas on the way here. They didn't fly to the Bahamas. They didn't fly to Jamaica. All right.
To the
UK.
Kokomo.
They didn't They didn't fly down to South America.
Right.
All right. I see somebody checking in. It's GMS Brazil now. What's up, big guy?
And also too, all the labor they
might
put
have
in
to go.
without without all the technology, man. They literally had to flip them books and flip them pages to get the information out, man.
I do though volunteer to be one of the first brothers to go down and help with the.
I'll be right there.
I was saying that. We really got to edify them.
They camp in Brazil. You know, I have to go. Hey, I got to come down there. You know, I hope that the apostle elders let me be the emissary.
You got to
send some elder brothers down there to help them set up.
Yeah, man. They need some of this wisdom. Some of this down there.
They need some oversight.
They go over there teaching in Brazil, Dubai. I gotta go teach them, man. I gotta go put that cap in order.
We gotta be in our Timothy, man.
Shit, man.
Paul sent them to Crete. We gotta go down to Brazil and the Philippines real quick, man.
You gonna click my shit, it's gonna say GMS Brazil. Teach you what was taught.
Like, yeah, you niggas. How you say it in Portuguese?
Go ahead. This alludes to what the Elder Malcolm was saying. Go ahead real quick.
Baruch 5:5. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gather from the west unto the east, by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in remembrance of the Most High.
Rejoicing in remembrance of the Most High. It said by the word. By the word. Somebody get that. That line is going out. You got it?
19.
Come on, man. Get the Mexicans in this bitch, man. Go ahead, man.
Psalms 19:1. The heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork.
That's right.
Day unto day uttereth speech.
So, like we started off, we got brothers speaking in all different languages.
We got brothers right across from us.
Yep.
You go live teaching in Spanish right now, man.
Espanol.
All right.
There you go.
So ain't no excuses for you niggas and spiggers out there, man. All right.
It says, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
We got, there's a brother that's signing.
Yeah.
For y'all ass. All right. Ain't no excuses, man.
Yep.
You got brothers. You got GMS Rome. We got a brother in Italy teaching in Italian.
Cool, man.
Right. And there is a camp. I mean, they not GMS, but they know they Israel. They're over in the Philippines. All right. And calling on the name of Yahweh Shai, man. You can't stop this truth, man.
They don't stop.
They know that they know that they're Israelite foreigners, and they proclaiming it to the world, man.
Oh, the video of you in the Mandarin in the different languages.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna
It was
stop,
in
man.
Mandarin. It was in. Damn, how many languages we find that night,
It was
Capo?
like 5, 6, 7, 8 languages, different languages, man.
Come on,
That's
man.
cold, bro.
From Latin,
Can't
Arabic,
stop this shit.
all type of dialects, man. So these other these strangers,
These Israelite foreigners gonna
scattered,
eventually raise
right,
up, man.
They watching, man.
Because Jake have a hard time. Them black only Israelites.
BOI.
You know, they struggling with the Northern Kingdom, man. They really gonna trip when people like Brother Joe over there start.
Get Brother Joe
when
on the camera.
them caps start popping up,
Right.
looking like him. They gonna have all
nigga.
kind of problems, man. They
Shalom,
about, you know,
Brother Joe.
that you gotta understand. You got, hey, look, if you're gonna preach this thing, you gotta believe this thing, man.
Right.
It's about the seed of Israel. It ain't got nothing to do with your complexion, man.
and
God knows.
With your right, because hey, look, it's gonna be Jakes that look like Esau.
right,
All right, I see him every day. I was just down on the train with one trying to sell loose squares.
right.
You know he was a nigga.
Yeah,
was a
God
girl.
knows, man.
No,
you know
Yeah, man. I mean,
Right,
and
talking
they
about
should
some
for
loose
sure.
squares.
That
He should
argument
down
is so
bad.
futile,
Man,
man.
the pale ass nigga one.
You can entertain
No.
the ass niggas, man. Let's say they were all black. Let's just say they were.
West.
If we got scattered, what do you think niggas do when they see them strange-looking women? We fucks.
I do it all the
We
time.
fucks.
When I
And
see
we fucks them a lot.
Right now.
My name
Okay,
is
and
Chuck.
then what? Within 2 generations, your son is gonna come out looking a little bit. He gonna fuck, and he gonna look like. Then after that, then it's over with, man.
Let me tell you something.
It's over
brother.
with.
What about the black Edomites?
Let me tell you something. Yeah, and there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of
Hey,
them.
look, when you travel, look, I got off the boat in Thailand.
Raw dog.
The bras came to me.
Raw dog.
They came to me. While them Edomites was out there buying prostitutes and shit, I was already back at that crib clapping.
Trick.
No money.
Long time.
Just saying.
Long time.
You know, real
Raw.
I
talk.
got an example.
All right,
Go
bring
ahead.
it out,
What
brother.
you got, brother?
It's an example of the 2 generations, just like into the
Within
second
2
generation.
generations,
Just in the
man.
second generation, the melanation gone.
Come on, man.
It is,
It's,
man.
like that.
Within 2 generations.
Hey, hold on. Put it back up there. Put it back up there. Look how that nigga smiling with that white one. Ain't getting off the hook. Nigga, this shit real.
He said, put that back up there.
In the bosom of that snow.
Like, bro, we've been scattered since the days of Ezra.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We've been scattered since, man.
So, hey, and you ever watch them Bollywood movies?
Oh, yes.
You know
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Hey, some of them cats be getting down.
My nigga King.
Getting. Hey, and then you watch, like, and then you come across like Edom, just a regular Edom. They can't do that shit.
Weird as hell.
You know?
Weird as hell.
They head be
can't, man.
bobbling.
As much as they want to try it, yeah.
They be in subway just bobbing.
So we among
Weird as fuck.
our people are among all the other nations, man.
Come on, man.
All right.
That's plain, man.
Real talk, man.
That's plain.
Yeah, you niggas are stupid.
We
with that
Israel is
DOI
everywhere. That's why.
bullshit.
And I can't prove it. It's just me speaking as a man. But I've been saying it for quite some time now. I truly believe that was the reason for all that DNA shit that they've been doing over the last 10 years or so. They were really trying to identify
Who's who?
your genes in the other nations, man.
Yep.
They trying to figure out, all right, well, damn, who among these people is really these people?
Yep.
Especially among their own, man.
Right.
All right.
Amalek's such a devil.
But it's an easy when the spirit of the Lord is on you, you can almost identify. Man, you can almost identify Jake among the heathen just by the way they stand.
Yes.
Right.
Immediately.
All right, just by the way they stand. Jake got a flavor on
Immediately.
them that can't be mimicked.
Yep.
They try to mimic it in Hollywood and make comedies and shit like that.
Malibu's
You know,
most
but you can't right.
About that movie.
But when it's really them, you can't mimic that. It's just them.
Right.
Right? Yeah, my man B-Rad was trying a little too hard. He didn't have it.
Wait.
Yeah.
All right.
You can tell that.
But there's other cats that got it. And you like, damn, this do a whole nigga.
You know it, like you said, all the nigga gotta do, you gotta stand there, man. I be seeing these Moabite boys looking like Ammonites and more in the club, man. Them niggas just stand there, man. And they just, and they chop them Russian niggas. Man, them Serbian niggas.
Serbian niggas.
Man, they come in with the same shit niggas wear, and they'll walk past a group of Edomites and talk to us.
Yeah.
And just get to all them
Will not
fighters
fuck
and shit.
with us.
They'll
Yeah.
just come up there chopping it up.
Facts.
They be excited.
Facts.
They be bringing, and that's how you know they be Jake, because they'll bring their hoes over to us. Like, come here, man, look, we come here. Brother. Yeah, they be these niggas straight from Russia.
Yep.
Straight from and you can tell they niggas, they got linings and shit.
Right.
The tattoos, yeah.
They got the mohawk.
Yeah, man.
Brother.
Damn pants, they got the belt, the goose. I said, this is a nigga, man. He don't roll like that,
He
man.
is very conservative and
He
nerdy.
do not roll like that.
And saltless. They truly don't have no salt, man.
It's bad.
don't roll like that.
The heathens don't have no salt. Now you got some heathens that got a little bit more than other heathens. All right, like the Hawaiians with that little dance shit that they do. All right, they got a little bit of than a lot of the other heathens, but the heathens really are saltless, man.
Yeah.
They really are. You ever gone to like a you had a
Mitzvah?
bar mitzvah,
I was
bat
about to say
mitzvah,
that.
and you like, damn, y'all some saltless.
It's
This
bad.
Some bland shit up in here.
It's always bad.
Right? And then you'll see one that got it. You like, damn, that's
Yep.
There he is.
Yep.
He the one.
Yep. Exactly.
It literally says Baruch 2 and 30 real quick.
Right here. Baruch chapter 2, verse 30. It says, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves.
In the land of their captivities, man, they shall remember themselves. Keep reading.
It says, and shall know that I am Yahweh their God. For I will give them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity.
Because if you think that you got people that don't look like you when you look in the mirror, that's watching and believing this, you'll be surprised. Some of the people commenting on the comment board that watch faithfully and put up precepts, some of them don't look like you.
Yep.
But they believe and they calling on the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, and the name Yahweh Shem Shai is a terror unto the heathens, man.
That's right.
That's why they say all those other names.
They say Hashem.
You know?
Yeah.
Or they say the name.
The name, yeah.
You know? Because I had a fake Jew brought me back a gold piece. Like, I brought this back for you, and I'm like, thanks, baby.
Right.
I ain't never wore that shit. It says the name. Who the fuck is that? I ain't praying to old great the name.
This
That's
nigga's
a whole
supposed to
nigga.
be an Elamite. And you see by the lion.
Right.
With the pole. This Indian nigga kicks. This nigga's a demon, man.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know
come on,
this
man.
nigga gate. He comes straight in the gate with this bullshit, man. Only niggas do this shit, bro.
Yeah.
In the gate.
Yeah, things that are Jake makes shit cool that ain't even cool.
Dumbass shit.
You know?
They make dumbass
They
shit
make
cool,
shit
man.
cool that ain't even cool, man.
If Jake wasn't on TikTok, you people wouldn't be on that shit for fucking 7 hours a day, man.
Yeah.
If Jake wasn't on TikTok doing stupid ass shit, man. I'm gonna keep reading. Verse 33. And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, and that's called repentance. For they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord. And I will bring them, it says, the Lord said, I will bring them again into the land, which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And they shall be lords of it. And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished.
So that's the future, man. We're going to get our land back.
We're going to get all the land.
And the gates, because the scripture says the world was created for our sakes.
That's right.
You standing on your property.
That's right.
All right? If you paying rent, you paying mortgage, all right, on your own property, man. All right? Esau done pimped the shit out of us.
Hey, brothers,
all right?
man.
Now, I'm not advising you go do it, but Jake should just be able to go in the store and go shopping and just walk out.
Yep.
This place was built up on you.
That's right.
Yep.
Point blank, period. This whole place was built up on you.
That's
all right?
The buildings, the cars.
Point blank, period. Northern Kingdom, and it's built up on their land.
Yep.
That's right.
So like I said, Jake should be able to just go to Trader Joe's, fill up their cart,
Right.
get to the door and be like, nigga.
Walk out this bit. Right.
Get
Exactly.
to the door, spigot.
Right.
And just keep it moving, man. They should.
Yeah.
All right? Because everything that they have, all right? I watched that movie, and I got to do a sit down on it now, too. I watched that movie, Babylon.
I've been wanting to see
Long
it.
as fuck, good as fuck.
Okay, come.
It's definitely worth seeing, man.
I'm gonna watch that with
and
the
it just
wife.
goes to show you,
Right.
yeah, you should.
Right.
And it just goes because there was one sitting next to me. We weren't even together, but we was together. Cause we was conversating by the time it was over.
synchronized.
But anyway,
I already know who it is and what
but nevertheless, man, it just goes to show you that Jake truly was the salt of the earth, including wicked ass Hollywood, because that place wouldn't have been the place it was without the presence of Northern and Southern Kingdom. And when you see the movie, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And then when all the death and shit happened, all right, the people who lived was Northern and Southern Kingdom. So I'll just leave it at that, man.
And that nigga Brad Pitt
All right?
a demon.
And
man.
I believe he is one of
Jake,
us.
He
man.
said he's a Cherokee. He said it's his
Yeah.
people. His fathers
Yeah,
go back
so
to the Cherokee Indians.
I believe wholeheartedly because he got too much salt.
So that
He's
nigga
a
Troy-
Gadite. No,
Yeah.
he said his father's lineage is Gad.
Yeah, he got too much salt, man.
That nigga a demon.
Of course, man. Interview with the vampire, man. This nigga real, man. This is Brad Pitt, man. Listen, Esau not even known for being handsome. Look, when I was growing up, man, DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, these dudes was like, listen, Esau not known for nothing but murder. The only fame that a real Edomite has is for murder and RAPE, man.
That's it.
He don't have.
Yeah, he the
he's
king
not
of that.
known for being charismatic.
He the
and pretty.
king of that, and building up somebody claiming somebody else's
Yeah.
shit and building upon it. He is the undefeated, undefeated, undisputed, rape world champion, land theft world champion, identity theft world champion.
Lying.
So here you are, rape, rob, and murder yourself to the top. Then you set up law institutions to enforce law. Get the fuck really? Now you a judge?
Right.
Woo. You just stole some land and now you judging somebody over land theft. What the fuck? Are you fucking serious? Hypocrites, man. Bring it out what you have, brother.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 2 and verse 5.
Let's go.
And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men out of every nation under heaven.
Let's go.
Under heaven, jump right down to 6 and 9. I believe it's 6 through 9 or 7 and 9.
It's verse 6, it says, now when this was noised abroad,
No, jump straight to 9.
To verse
Right,
9.
9. Come.
it says Parthians and Medes
These are the places they were coming back from.
and
right.
Elamites.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Who's Elam?
These two niggas right here, look.
The same dude you just showed.
Yeah, but him and this nigga on the rap beef.
Wait,
man. Only niggas do this shit, man.
Right?
2 Edomites. But these niggas Jake, man. Only niggas talk about a rap beef, man.
So they were coming back from them. All right. And, all right, and who else?
It says
And Medes. That was the Medes today.
So-called Iranians.
The Persians, the Iranians, Mercy Safavi. Gotta get it back, boy. Go ahead.
Yes. It says Parthians and Medes and Elamites and the dwellers in Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia is what you refer to in Mesopotamia. Well, it's close. That's close. But the so-called Middle East, that whole the land of Canaan, that whole area, that was called Mesopotamia, man.
Right. And,
all right.
Salaki, and that's our land.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's the land that was promised to Abraham. Hey, brothers, where our land that's promised to us is fucking beautiful.
And it ain't. It's not Africa. It's above Africa.
Yeah.
For you know, Nicholas out there. But go ahead.
Dr. Umar and his folks.
Right.
Says,
I hate that fat face fucker.
I roast him every day.
Sit your fat, your damn bacon eating fat face ass up.
I hate that nigga, man.
There's no such thing as a successful interracial relationship.
Can I get your grit money? Can I get the money you use for your grits?
Fucking bacon fat face fucker. I hate him.
He be swindling Jake too with them smooth words.
But go ahead, brother.
I hate that.
it says, and in Judea and Cappadocia.
Cappadocia. That was in Rome. Matter of fact, that was who my man Quixes was, the undefeated Gaul. Was in Cappadocia. Capua, may I begin.
Right.
Quixes was the shit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to figure it out. But go ahead.
In Pontus and Asia.
In Pontus and in Asia. So Pontus was also in Greece, somewhere in Greece. Go ahead.
Phrygia and Pamphylia and Egypt and in the parts of Libya about Cyrene.
So in different parts of Africa. And Cyrene, that was in the islands. All right, go ahead.
And strangers of Rome, Jews and proselytes, Cretes and Arabians, we do hear them speak in our
and
tongues.
Arabians. So our people were scattered to all those places back then.
That's right.
How much more now? Are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
Well, Jake can look. You know, it was a horrible scattering that happened during this last chattel slavery that brought us to America. But guess what? We were already scattered.
That's right.
The Israelites that they brought from the west coast of Africa and from Europe,
Right.
they were already scattered.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit, we was in Europe.
Hey, that's right, brother. The Byzantine Empire.
That's right.
Come. All right. I just watched the story about Vlad the Impaler. He wasn't no white guy.
Right.
Right. Okay. He wasn't a white man. Right. That was the Byzantine Empire, which means backwards. That's why they called it backwards, because Jake was ruling. All right.
Can I
Go
make
ahead.
it quick?
Absolutely,
Cause I worked, and then I was talking to this customer, man, an Israelite foreigner. All right, yeah, he looked like a so-called Edomite. This man whole singing the blues, man. Right, he showed me his YouTube channel singing the blues, man. This one Edomite, he looked like a so-called Edomite. I was chopping it up with him. He talking about, I bet. All right, come on, man. He talking about, I
You know,
bet. That's straight Jake, man.
I know some niggas, and these niggas are from Macedonia. They Greeks. And I'm talking about, if you just get on the phone with them, you'll think you talking to a nigga from 64,
Well, you know what?
man. Them niggas was in the Greek, man.
He just read a whole scriptures where Jake was all in that area.
That
where
area, yeah.
Macedonia is. That's not far from Crete.
That man. And them black only niggas just stupid, man. I'm talking about just stupid.
Yeah,
man.
and look, let me let you something, man. Let me let you in on something. All right. There were women that got on them slave ships leaving west coast of Africa that gave birth 2-3 months after they got here. All right. When they got on the boats, they weren't pregnant.
Right.
They got impregnated on the boats from getting fucked over and over again by the slave masters on the boats. All right. Okay. And they were getting passed around. It wasn't just like it was one dude fucking them. They were all fucking them. All right. And unfortunately, they were fucking men and children too.
That's right.
But a lot of women got off them boats pregnant, and they had children. And them children came out light-skinned with little brown-ass babies with curly hair and shit like that. Some of them came out still dark as hell.
Like Chicken
All right.
George.
So the woman been impregnated, 2-3 times from continual rape from white men. One of her children looked like a so-called nigga. The other 2 came out light. But you gonna say that well, you accept him, but you won't accept the other 2? Right. The fuck out of here.
He look black, brother.
Yo, dumbass.
He look black, brother.
I can't stand niggas, man. Then those same children are forced into slavery and grow up with Jake. And then Jake, and if they females, Jake actually impregnate them.
Look, you can't make it up.
Can't make it up.
Keisha and Esau. Yeah. Eve and the motherfucking son.
Tag team champs.
You can't make this up, man.
And he ain't even equipped to deal with that.
Oh no, not alone, man. The only thing equipped to deal with that is his bank account, man. He's getting broke.
But you know what though?
She's still fucking Tyrone.
She's quiet as a mouse though.
Look at this.
Oh, she was the white man, of course.
Hey, Bill Clinton's secret son.
Oh yeah. Well, he ain't no secret no more.
Yeah, look at it.
The internet is out.
Look just like this nigga, man. That's what was going
Yeah,
on,
and
man.
you know what's funny too? Is his wife that pushed and passed all them crooked ass, wicked ass child support laws in the 90s that's got people all fucked up now. And Bill Clinton never played a dime of child support for this.
Not one.
This dude grew up in poverty, man. He even look out for him.
Yeah,
knowing that was his seed.
Prostitute son. Look at this nigga.
Knowing that was his son.
What Bill say?
He didn't do a damn thing for him, not once.
He said, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I did not have sexual relations
with that woman.
Right.
Relations.
Look just
That
like his
bitch
ugly
Monica
ass, man.
Lewinsky, I claim that bitch if the elders and apostles didn't get me. I want that white
Shit,
bitch.
eat her.
I just
She
wanna
actually
see my
got
hand
better
on
with
that
age.
bitch. Huh?
She did. She went back when Bill was popular. She was horrible. She actually,
That
when
bitch
she
was
matured,
bad.
she actually looked better.
Goddamn.
She was like, what's that broad name? Jennifer Aniston.
Oh
This
yeah,
guy
better with
actually
age.
got finer. And I'm like, God damn. Because she was just this little simple ass broad on Friends. When you
Yeah.
but now I'm like, damn, that bitch like in her mid-40s still look good as fuck.
She was a leprechaun.
Might want to check her lineage, man, because
Right.
typically, man, the White Castle, they don't last. They got
Yeah.
a quick,
Age
they got
like
a quick
milk.
expiration
Right.
date. You got to get them when they hot, and let them go.
She drinking an endocrine.
I like seeing how dark I look next to these bitches. Knowing they dead, he losing sleep when he see the Murph on the ground with these hoes.
That's right.
Granddaddy rolling in that grave.
Rolling.
Boy.
You had something, brother.
Rolling on the river.
I see you.
This is in the Matthew 13. This is around the 24th verse. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which hath sown good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence then hath it tares? He said unto them, an enemy hath done this.
Right. So basically, going back to my statement, when all these black women that brought forth all these Edomite children that looked like us. I mean, that was what was going on with Herod.
Right.
And
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so it's nothing new. And then as soon as we started talking about it, Eve walked by with the serpent.
Proud. Quiet as hell.
So there it is.
For the first time in her life.
Mm-hmm.
She don't even be like that around her father. The last 10 black niggas that bedded her before that, and I'm being nice saying 10, but come on, man. You couldn't make it up.
Yeah. And so there's literally millions of brown people that's walking around you, including some of the people you grew up with. It's actually fucking tares, man.
Hey, it showed you that with
They
Issachar.
tares.
Yep.
It showed you that with Issachar, that movie American Me.
Gone.
And that nigga fucked up the whole thing, and he had them niggas bugged out against each other because he was an Edomite.
He fucked up the whole deal. And
they was gonna get the truce with the blacks.
Yeah. He kept the tribes from coming together.
Yep, and that dude was a terror. He was a terror amongst the wheat, man. It showed you that in that movie.
Gone. Well, go ahead, brother. Finish it.
He said unto them, an enemy hath done this. The servants said unto him, wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them.
And when you're looking at wheat and tares, when you're actually looking at them when they're growing, they look alike. So what he's saying is, so you know, when the harvest is for, you know, the wheat, you want to collect up the wheat. All right, the tares shoot up among them. It looks just like them. So you got to really know what you're doing. All right, so that's why the Lord was like, no, it ain't. And basically, that's also a parable that it ain't time yet, because the Lord is gonna separate and you know, and all the whole. So go ahead, brother.
And verse 30, let both grow together until the harvest.
Right. What's coming about right about now? Go ahead.
And in the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn.
Right, so the wheat gonna go into the barn, into the chariots for salvation, all right? And then the tares are gonna get bound up and left in Babylon to get roasted, man. That's right. All right? They're gonna burn in hell, all right? Because, you know, death and hell are gonna get thrown into the lake of fire. That's how you know that they can't be the same thing. That's right. All right? That there is no such thing as hell. How you gonna throw hell into the lake of fire? Hell is a lake of fire.
Right.
Looking ass. Right. Duh.
This is hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we in hell right now, man.
Hell right now.
Hell is definitely a condition. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 14.
Somebody get the.
And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire.
Death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. What's his name? That got swallowed. Jonah, when he said, "I'm in hell," but we know he was in the belly of an animal, of a damn fish.
Yep.
All right. But go ahead, read that again, Baba Kashai.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 14. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire.
Right. So there's your hell right there, man. All right. Hell, we're all in hell right now, man.
Yes, sir.
Whether you realize it or not. We just been conditioned. We've been made numb to our hellish condition, man. Because Esau realized that he had to give us a little bit of freedom to move around, you know, a little bit of money, a little bit of comfort, but not too much. Just enough to keep you to be a good worker to support his system, which benefits him. It don't really benefit you, man. All right, because all you're gonna do is have a little bit to pass on. If you're lucky, do you have something to pass on to your sons so they can keep it in the family? All right, and usually family inheritance usually get taken by Esau somehow, some way. All right, okay, because I think about all the land that my grandfather had, you know, and you know, amongst his 10 children, and now all that shit is gone, man. You know, people grow up and they lose it and can't pay taxes and all kind of other shit, and the cities change demographics and landmarks and all kind of shit happen, man. So we truly are in hell, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're right, because the thing is, they have it where you grow up, you go to their schools, you get the degree, you go in debt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you go get a job for $40,000-$50,000 a year, but you owe $70,000-$80,000 in debt. Starting off. And then God forbid that you get your woman or your side bitch pregnant.
Ooh.
All right. Now you got to deal. So you
fucked.
never what you owe just never equals up to what you bringing in, man.
Exactly.
All right, but go ahead.
You want me to continue something on that?
No.
You had something?
Jonah, whoever got it.
Jonah 2:1. Then Jonah prayed unto Yahweh, his God, out of the fish's belly, and said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto Yahweh, and he heard me. Out of the belly of hell cried I.
So he just told you that he cried out of the belly of hell, but he was in a belly of a fish. All right? That was a hellish condition. Because if he'd have stayed there any longer, the digestive juices in his stomach would have begun to break him down. And I imagine that's a pretty horrible death when if you're alive and awake doing this shit. Normally, you know, you dead when you get swallowed. So you don't feel yourself getting broken down and turned into shit and piss. All right? Go ahead, what you got?
This is Deuteronomy 32:22. For a fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn until the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth when her increase. How can hell consume the earth?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it's burning in his anger. Right. Exactly. How can hell consume the earth, man? So once again, that That was a good precept, brother. All right.
That's fire.
I got
one. Bring it out, brother.
It's Hebrews 10:31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. You know, so it's a fearful thing. You know, that's why we're out here persuading men to fear the Lord.
Because the Lord will put you in a hellish position.
Yep.
All right. Well, your life is just hell, man. All right. And then the flip side of that, if you're not going through anything, then the Lord probably not with you.
Yeah.
Because He letting you just, just have a good old time, get, zippity doo dah.
Zippity day.
Right. You're right. All your bills is paid. You ain't got no problems. Your woman ain't never talked back.
Right.
Your children all on point. Everything is just good. Yeah. If that's you, then the Lord may not, be dealing with you, man.
Hey, He said He rebuke and chasten those who He loves. And the Lord, trust and believe me, man, He sent rebuke in many forms.
Yeah.
Whether it be your financial, your living situation, whatever it is, the
Yeah,
Lord.
you're gonna go through some shit.
He said exactly. He said, acceptable men. I tried it in the furnace of adversity.
God.
So whenever you going through it, just know you going through it to get to it, and you being proven acceptable. Because the Lord don't care about a lot of these niggas.
Because
That's
you'll
why He
be
don't bring
good
them
too.
through shit.
Like sometimes you'll be good. You'll just go through life having no problems until you wake up to this truth.
Oh God, no.
Then all of a sudden it's like, what the fuck is going on?
The lights
Combos.
on. The lights on.
Yeah, you gonna get your ass whooped immediately.
Oh yeah, you gonna get that beat down, brother.
You gonna get it, but you deserve it.
Yeah.
But it's stages to it.
Well, the Lord, there's a scripture that says that our punishment is less than what we deserve.
Yeah.
Right.
The truth be said, everybody standing here deserves death, man.
Absolutely.
We didn't all did things, and even the young ones, we didn't all did things in our life that's worthy of death. And then you don't even know what you did the last life.
Right.
We don't even know, because you got to remember, when Yahushua died on that cross, man, it said He died first for His own sins. And we know He never committed sin when He was Yahushua. So obviously, it was talking about his past lives. And then we know how He went off when He was Solomon. Okay? We know that. Okay? So you have none of us have any clue as to what we did last go around, man.
God.
Okay? So you don't know. So sometimes you'll be like, man, fuck. I've been doing exactly. Like he said, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man.
Yep.
That's
all we can do is just continue to pray and pray the Lord have mercy on us, and then pray for the brothers too, man. Because that's being charitable. That's another way of being charitable, right? It's not always just about you.
Yep.
And you praying for your fellow man, man. The Lord likes that, man. You praying for the brother that for the brother that's to your left and your right, for the brother you struggling in another state or whatever, man. Because we're one body, man.
Hey, the Lord, Yahushua said, He have no greater love than He that lay down His life for His friends. Getting out here, teaching the truth, doing videos, edifying, lifting the brother up, or even with your presence. He said, no, that's presenting your body as a living sacrifice. He said, no greater love has He that laid down His life for His friends.
God.
That's it.
And we're all part of the body of Yahushua, man.
That's right.
Right? You may think that you're an unimportant part of the body, man. Everything on the body is important, man, including even the hairs in your nose.
Yep.
All right?
That's right.
Like, fuck, I don't want to be no nose hair. Hey, the nose hair has a very important job. You don't realize how important the fingernail is till one of them motherfuckers get ripped off.
Oh God, no.
Right? You think you be like, oh shit. Right. Then everything you touch, fuck.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, everything in the world bump into that hand on that finger. You're like, damn. I got a whole body you could have bumped into.
It never fails.
So don't ever think that you insignificant, man. We're one body, man. Everybody can't be the mouthpiece.
That's right.
All right? And then guess what? The first thing to get bust in, the mouth. All right? But you ever heard that saying? Bust him in his mouth with an F, not mouth, but mouth.
Mouth.
All right.
Mouth shot.
The mouth is get you in trouble, man. All right. Your mouth can get you in trouble, man. All right. What you got, brother?
I was just pulling back what the elder was saying about the body. Every part of the body is important. This is 1 Corinthians 12:10. For the body is not one member, but many. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, Is it therefore not of the body?
Right, foot crossing his toes.
Right.
Looking up. Fuck, man. No, man. You try to run without your foot.
Right.
All right? Well, when that dog get loose, you trying to make it to the fence. All right?
That's your ass, Mr. Post.
Right. Like your foot gonna be like, no.
And then another thing about the body, before the brother finish, the head can't do what the feet can do.
Exactly.
And the feet can't. So, and a lot of brothers, they get caught up in that pride. And like this soft ass nigga who just dropped the plow, Lance. And look, I don't want you to continue. I want your ass to take the chip, bitch. Cause if you wanted to continue and teach, you would have been right here. I hope you get a black woman. I hope you take the chip, and I hope you take a missile. And I want to call you a F.A. agate, cause that's what you are. But
leave him alone, brother.
I'm a roast him. I'm gonna get to my page and get down on his ass. I'm not letting up. But for this sake and order, I'm gonna shut up on him. But look though, a lot of Jake get caught up in thinking they can do what another Jake does, and I can't do what the Elder Malcolm would do. I can't do what Kapatazak do. I can't do what this brother Kanasla do. But we all got our different party. I can't do what Big Out do. Look at him. I would never want to do what Big Out do. But he's part of the body. I'm part of the body. And Jake get caught up thinking they can, look, we all got our different functions, man. We like Voltron, man. We all lions on our own. But when we get together, that shit just be real, man. Go ahead, Warren G.
Yeah, I just did a lesson on that, you know what I mean? A lion without the pride, you fucked. You know what I mean? A lion's gonna be good on his own, but without the pride, you fucked.
And I've been meaning to tell you that. Watch the Serengeti.
Yeah.
What you just said.
Yeah, I just did a lesson on that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
watch the Serengeti on I think it's on it's either on Netflix or Amazon.
Serengeti.
Serengeti.
Yeah, this finishing off this 1 Corinthians 12:16. And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is therefore not of the body. If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling? Right. But now have God set the members, every one of them in the body, as it has pleased him.
Right.
So like the elders were saying, go ahead, kind of sloppy.
No, just lambacking off what you said, the scripture you read, you know. Yeah. Right, ear getting jealous of the eyes getting jealous of the nose. And they all play a very important role, man. Yes. You can't hear them sneaking up on you if your ears don't work. Right. You can't see the punch coming to get out the way if your eyes don't work. Right. You can't smell the shit on fire if your nose don't work.
Yeah. And you using your feet to smell the shit. Your ass gonna be burned up.
Right. Or you gonna pass out and then burn up.
Damn. But also too, a good point with that scripture was, the Lord puts you where He wants you to be, man. That's right. You gotta be fucking you gotta be willing to accept the role where the Lord got you at, man.
That's right. Hey, nobody. Hey, look. You know what one of the most important parts of your body is? Your asshole.
Oh, that's the spirit.
Right. You gotta get rid of your waist, man.
Yeah.
Right. All right. The rest of the body might, you know.
It's like it.
Hey, you need one. It ain't. What else is your waist gonna come out? You gonna regurgitate, throw it up every time? You know.
And you said the perfect thing, because when my appendix burst, I couldn't use the bathroom at all, and that was the worst feeling. And if your stuff ain't working, you will die.
There it is, man. Your body will go sepsis and you will die, man.
Yeah.
You start swelling up and shit.
Yep.
And you'll check out.
I don't really think I'm that part of the body.
As well as the lymph.
Somebody got to be it, man. Yes. All right. Somebody got to be it, man. And if you think it ain't important, it got a simple job. It let the shit out.
Yep.
All right, that's what it does. It gets the stuff out of your body. That's the place where it comes out at, and all you got to do is clean it.
And it's still important.
All right, and it's still important.
You know.
All right, it ain't trying to be seen, because that's fucked up. But you got it. But that was an unintentional joke. But nevertheless. It ain't. It's behind the scenes. It was right.
He's here all night.
He's here all night. But it's important as hell, though. Right? It's important. You know, it is behind the scenes.
Definitely, man.
Hey, but didn't King David say, I'd rather be a doorkeeper?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't about being seen all the time, man.
Oh, he got it.
Go ahead,
The
bro.
Mexicans up in here, man.
Psalms 84:10. For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my power than to dwell in the tents of wickedness.
Come on, man.
Man,
Send
yes.
the dwell in the tents of wickedness, man.
Hey,
Come on, man.
The mightiest man of Israel. All right, was King David, man.
Right.
All right.
Come on, man.
The mightiest man of Israel, the ultimate fucking warrior, man.
And the head of the church.
And he said that he'd rather be a doorman.
Man.
Like, man, hey, you know, hey, just let me hold the door for the 144,000.
Let me hold the door.
Right? Because guess what? If I'm holding the door, that means I'm in.
That's it. That's it.
You understand?
Yeah.
I'm in.
That means I hold the door. They can come marching in.
Come on, man.
That's right.
When the Saints come marching in, man.
Right.
That's right.
Holding the door.
That's it.
Proud as hell, chest out, holding the shit out that door.
Yeah, that's right.
Gripping that motherfucker.
Right.
That's right.
You know?
Come on,
Thankful, man.
Yeah.
Thankful. Because we just want to get out of here, man. We're tired of this place. All right? Woo. I mean, you know, and this truth is we so miserable, we got to kind of have a little fun with it, but we deadly serious about this, man. We deadly serious about this. We want out of here, man. And if you want to continue on in this, if your house mean that much to you, your car mean that much to you, your big booty broad or your side bitch mean that much to you, because you know a lot of you got side bitches, because you should be able to just have as many women as you want, but you know we in this society, right? And they mean that much to you. You just want to stay here, man, because what the Lord got for you is incomparable to anything you could imagine, man. No matter, you know, look, the Taj Mahal gonna look like the hood compared to how we gonna be living, man.
Right.
And then you gotta remember the story about when Queen Sheba came, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. She thought the service was she trying to bow to everybody. Like,
Right.
And they like, no, what are you doing?
He's
King
not the
down.
king.
Oh shit.
Right.
And why am I bowing to you? She's like, damn, this nigga so sharp. I gotta bow to him anyway. Shit, damn, nigga, you cold as hell. You know?
Dubai gonna look like Shaq's.
Right. You know?
I got something real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Ezra 9 and 13. And after all that has come upon us for our evil deeds and for our great trespass, seeing that thou, our power, has punished us less than our iniquities deserve, and has given us such deliverance as this.
And the Lord is mighty, man, because I don't know if is it just me, but about 2 hours ago, before I got out here, it was colder out here.
It was.
It's like the
It
Lord,
was fucking
the
cold.
Lord
Yes,
pulled
it
back
was.
the cold just so we
Yeah.
can teach,
It's
man.
never cold while we together.
You know, the Lord pulled back the cold, man. And then often that's happened, and as soon as we stop teaching, the cold sets right back in.
Man.
I've witnessed it so many times, man.
Nah, you're right, Elder. No, at about 1 o'clock this afternoon, I had went to the laundromat and I just stood outside the car. Like, I was not even standing outside. It was colder than the polar bear pussy. And I'm like, man, we really got to layer up today. And I don't even feel it like that.
No,
It was cold as
from the
hell.
time I got out here, the Lord pulled back, and then maybe that's just the Holy Spirit on us. But go
It's
ahead, brother.
nothing but the Holy Spirit. I be crying when it's 40 degrees.
This is Matthew 19 and 29, going back into people who's
You better get it right, nigga. You see your pops
Matthew
right
19
there.
and 29. This is laying back into the
Start reading it, it'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
There you go.
And every one of that have forsaken houses or brethren or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life.
There it is, man. Right. So there it is, man. So you are, it's about time to give him one. But like he said, if those material things mean that much to you, the Lord gonna take them from you anyway, man.
That's right.
And then anything that you do lose, the Lord gonna give it back to you and then some, man.
That's right.
And then some. Right? And because he said 100-fold in there, man. So you're gonna have so many children. Because guess what? You know how I know you're gonna have so many children? Because it said wives in that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. That's right.
All right?
Wives.
So you're gonna have
right.
You
Wives
gonna have,
is
you gonna, right? You're exactly. You're gonna have wives is up in here.
That's right.
All right. So you're gonna have a lot of children. All right, you're gonna have a lot of children, man.
Plethora. Yeah.
Yeah, man. The Bible. I don't know where you get the notion of the Apostle Elder Tahasa. Ain't no soulmates in the kingdom,
that monogamy bullshit.
I don't know.
That is a man-made word. Matter of fact, you won't find that word in the Bible.
Oh no.
There's a reason for that. All right, and you won't find a made-up word polygamy either. Those are man-made concepts, man.
Hey,
and that's them trying to get around the Lord, man.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to get around the Lord. All right, so you won't find Judaism in the Bible either. It's not there. All right.
Yeah, that's wickedness.
You won't find virgin birth in the Bible. Nope. You want immaculate conception. You won't find that in the Bible. All right. It ain't there.
That's
and to tell you this word, I've looked. And they tell you this word does not exist in the King James Bible. Right. All right.
It's worth a quick word search.
All right.
To all you scholars out there that don't know shit, it's worth a quick word search. The elder said he didn't look.
Let him look.
I didn't look. Everybody, look, man, look. This shit where it started, where it ended. First and foremost, one of the first things the Lord told you to do was to be fruitful and multiply.
And so, one woman, and then it said how a little one will become 1,000. A woman, so you mean I gotta wait till 1,000 years to become 1,000? Because a woman can only have one child a year.
You sitting over there pressed like a motherfucker.
And she gonna be, and then you gonna kill her. Right. Because see, that means as soon as she have a baby, 2-3 months later, she huge again.
Yeah.
Overload on. Man, come on, man.
All these other bitches
she gonna be like, damn,
what
you fuck some of these other bitches?
Ready.
Damn. She gonna be bringing you bitches.
Then you know the Lord. He gonna really have you with the soul pole.
And like Cop was saying, man, we all gonna get them Pringles cans. Right? You gonna have the Pringles can, your nutsack gonna look like 2 gallons of milk. Boy, you gonna have a lot of, look. Yeah, you gonna have some to deposit for all your wives, man.
Right.
God,
everybody and the concubines too.
Look.
Right, everybody getting it.
King Solomon was the wisest man on the planet. He was the Lord, and he had how many women?
Yeah, 700 wives and 300 concubines.
Oh, hold on. Was they all black women?
Not at all. Not at all. So he had 1,000 wives basically. All right, and he was dealing with all of them. All right, all his wives was getting popped, man. Okay, all of them was getting popped.
That's right.
That's what it is, man, and that's how it's gonna be in the kingdom. Okay, you got Ishmael. You know they over there strapping bombs to themselves, blowing, running
100 virgins.
Right.
Wild men.
72.
Oh,
right.
I thought it was 100. It's 72.
Yeah, ain't even 100.
Right.
Huncho, man.
They wild men.
But you know what? Ishmael gonna be disappointed like a motherfucker.
Right.
Guess
It ain't
what?
happening.
You gonna be in chains right next to Esau.
Looking stupid.
Like, oh shit, this wasn't right, brother. But we tried to tell you, put down that damn Quran.
I hate Ishmaelites too, man. Look, man, we gonna wrap your ass up in that magic carpet, nigga, and we gonna set your ass on fire. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm speaking for me.
Well, Ishmael done really exploited our people, man.
Yeah.
They exploit the shit out of our people.
Hey, fuck
The
them
liquor
niggas,
store
man.
and all the chicken joints.
Yeah.
JJ Fish.
The gas stations, right? And Edom does the same thing, you know, with all the Dunkin' Donuts.
Subway.
You know?
Not to mention the castration.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas need to read that book.
Yeah.
Slavery in the Arab World.
Yeah.
They'll castrate you and make you wash their women, man.
Right. So all you looking at is fine women, you know, but left and right, and you can't even deal with them.
Exactly. And he ain't hitting them like
right,
you can.
He's like, you my trusted man. You my trusted man. Right. Cut off his right.
Right.
They showed you that
right.
Game of
And then
Thrones.
you his trusted man over his women. All right. What was it? What was the Unsullied?
Unsullied, yeah. That was a black nigga.
Yep.
They had them black niggas, the great gray worm. Cut his rod off, had him wash the women. Look, man, listen, man. I'm one of the men who had the privilege to really beat the shit out of y'all on this side, but it ain't gonna compare to what I got for you niggas in the kingdom, man. Yahawaratazah. Yeah, I done beat the fuck out of a lot of y'all, and I done put my hands on y'all women in very nice ways.
Give me them last scriptures. The king got a lot of pigs running around, thinking they tough, and they ain't never put their hands on Esau.
Esau, none of the heathens,
I done
man.
knocked Esau clean out.
As hell.
Yes, sir.
Just so you know. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Whoever has something, go ahead.
I got Revelations chapter 2 verse 25.
Perfect.
But that which ye have, hold fast till I come, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, and to him I will give power over the nations.
Hey, that was a beautiful scripture to end on,
Perfect.
man. Read it again, one more time.
Revelation 2, verse 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works to the end, to him I will give power over the nations.
So may the Lord keep us all that we stay on this path to the end. So with that, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh.
Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, conquered us.
Wa ababa ball.
Above all.